Welcome to Unscripted with Russo. For our podcast, we decided to explore the people behind the narratives. I'll introduce decision makers and influencers and find out the intimate story behind their rise to success. Every entrepreneur gets their start somewhere. We've been fortunate to have so many success stories from right here in the Lehigh Valley. Take a listen to this bonus episode as some of our guests share their love for the community and what makes it such a special place. Hey everybody, welcome to Unscripted with Russo. I'm Ashley Russo and I am here with Kendall Conrad, and she is a local musician, but I actually hate to say that because you are on a fast trajectory to being a nationally world-known musician, I believe. And we're going to get to say we grew you right here in the Lehigh Valley.
Aww,
so
thank you.
As you get to go to bigger venues and tour more places and visit places, tell me what keeps you coming back to the Lehigh Valley and what you think of this area.
God, I love this area so much. I tell everyone, like, this is my favorite. I think it's my favorite part of Pennsylvania. Just because, like, it's just so vibrant. And there's so much to do here. And the people here, like, everyone appreciates not only music, but, like, art in general. It's a very like a bustling community for art. Like, people are super into, like, there's like poetry slams and like comedy at the Steel Stacks, and there's all sorts of like other
independent films and
Yes.
horses and Come Blow Glass, and I think it's I agree with you totally.
Yeah.
It's amazing to
It's
me.
not just music. Yeah, I feel like they have that in Philly too, but I don't know, it's a whole different animal here in the Lehigh Valley.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Unscripted. I'm here with Kevin Greene from Faces International, and Kevin was just talking a little bit about his upbringing and how sports, particularly football, really helped focus him and propel him forward. So Kevin, you are a dad.
Mm-hmm.
You're a dad. Your son is how old now?
3.
3. Okay,
Yeah.
So what is the best place to go with kids in the Lehigh Valley? What's your favorite thing to do with your son?
Best place in the Lehigh Valley, so other than Canal Park and Easton, because he's a crazy runner, so that it's nice open space. And then Lehigh Valley Zoo, especially there are light shows and stuff in the winters and stuff, really, really cool. We always do that every single year, so those tours are normally our spots.
Awesome. What about your favorite place to eat in the Lehigh Valley? There's a lot of great places to eat. What's your favorite?
Place to eat? It's got to be probably Bolete. It's probably my favorite place to eat. It's always definitely a quarterly treat.
You went for the top, right?
Bolete.
You went right for the top.
You said
top
my
50
favorite,
restaurant
right?
in America, right
It
here
is,
in
right?
Bethlehem.
Exactly.
Isn't that cool?
You know what I mean? The first time I walked in there, I was like, I passed this, little brick home for so many different years, and I had no idea that was
It's pretty
in there.
special.
Yeah, it definitely
Well,
is.
you took the journey from Jamaica to Brooklyn, then from Brooklyn to Jersey, then Jersey to the Lehigh Valley.
Yeah.
Why make the Lehigh Valley your home? Why?
I think for me, the Lehigh Valley has shown opportunity in the sense of, obviously being young and starting a family, it created me the affordability to be able to go ahead and start that, buy my home at 25. Then, the economic boom that I just believe was here the day that I really, really started to pay attention and see what was going on. And again, I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm always looking for the next opportunity to be able to, advance myself, advance my family, my business partners. And
the
then,
Lehigh Valley really makes that possible.
It makes that possible. And then also I've just really, really gotten close, with this community, and I've seen, when you see the gems and you get connected to the gems and you have experiences, with people that have impacted your life, without the Lehigh Valley, I truthfully wouldn't have been able to hone myself to be the person that I am today. So not only, as my past done that and got me here today, Lehigh Valley allowed me to really go ahead and put in and test it out there. So all the crazy things that are going in my mind, the Lehigh Valley gave me that chance. The Lehigh Valley allowed me the opportunity to be sitting here with you today. So without the Lehigh Valley, I wouldn't be who I am. And I know when I look back at this 10 years from now, the Lehigh Valley is just going to be a great part of the story that I'm hoping to tell. And, sitting as a dad that talks too much to be able to, give a couple lessons to my son. So.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Unscripted with Russo. We are with my friend Carole Obando-Derstine. She is the Regional Affairs Director for the Southeast Region for PPL. What do you think makes the Lehigh Valley special?
The people. So, of course, that was going to be what I would say, because I truly believe it. We have so many amazing people. We have creative people that are just doing all sorts of jobs, and it works. It works. I love it. I'm here in the factory. I had never been in this place, and I'm just floored about all the stuff I'm seeing
amazing,
outside the window here. And I just also love the natural resources that we have, And a lot of times people think, oh, well, we'll go enjoy it somewhere else. Like we have to go far to enjoy it. And we have them here. We have the DNL Trail. We have Wildlands Conservancy that does awesome activities with kids, with adults, all sorts of things. We have the Lehigh River, so we have opportunities to enjoy the Lehigh River and see the Lehigh Valley through a different lens, just floating on a raft or a boat or anything.
It's a true transformation when you're out there on that river. You actually
Yes.
lose track of the fact that you are right between Allentown and Bethlehem.
I
All
love
of a
it.
sudden, you see the bridge in Bethlehem, and you're like, oh, wait, I'm actually in civilization.
So I love that the biodiversity that we have here. We have mountains, we have urban areas. I love restaurants. I love dining in Allentown, Bethlehem, or Easton, and then I like just relaxing.
What's your favorite hangout spot? Like, if you were to go somewhere on a date night, where do you guys like to go?
We have so many. It's so hard to narrow down. I do enjoy downtown Bethlehem. I love the restaurants on Main Street. I also really like the restaurant scene in Easton, of course, Allentown. I like just going in my backyard to the Saucon Rail Trail and just walking and just being quiet.
All right, I am joined here by Dr. Tina Richardson from Penn State Lehigh Valley. Tina, thanks for being with us.
It is so good to be here, Ashley.
Let's talk a little bit about the Lehigh Valley because, as you mentioned, you worked here for many years. You've come and gone. You've traveled the world. What makes the Lehigh Valley home for you? What makes it special?
The Lehigh Valley is growing, so there are people moving in. There are new opportunities. It's much more vibrant, I think, as a community than what it was when I came in 1991. But many of those individuals that I met in 1991 are still here because this is a great place to claim.
When you talk to other people and you travel around the world and you say, well, I'm from, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
What do you say to them about what this place is? How do you describe it?
Well, one of the things that I always do is I invite people to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And so I have, friends and colleagues that come from other countries, from other continents to visit the Lehigh Valley. And one of the things that I find to be quite interesting is that many of my international friends, they always send postcards or they reach out and they say, I'm in Bethlehem. No, they don't say Pennsylvania. And they always get that reaction, what are you doing in Bethlehem?
That is funny.
And so this place is really special, and it gives people from all over the world an opportunity to see what America looks like.
I love that so much. So tell me, what are some of your favorite things to do here? You get a visitor from out of town. Where do you take them? And you're just enjoying a Friday night with friends. Where do you go?
So I'm enjoying a Friday night with friends. I will spend time at Arts Quest. I love the concerts, particularly in the summer. The opportunity to hear musicians sometimes that I've never heard of, but that are just phenomenal. The opportunity to see the movies, the films that are showing there that are not the same ones that you see, in the traditional theaters. The opportunities that we have for music festivals. The restaurant scene here is growing and dynamic.
I remember moving here in 2005.
Yes.
And I think there were about 3 good restaurants, they would say, to go to. And now you can't get through. You couldn't even get through every great restaurant in the Lehigh Valley in a year if you went out once a week. That's how good it is. So, yeah, it's awesome.
So, and then the people. There are a number of colleges and universities here, and so the universities bring a community, but then the industries that are here, the innovation that's here. We're sitting in doing a podcast in a very innovative space.
Yeah.
And so the opportunity to see the economy grow, to see the population grow, to see, the entertainment outlets become, really a rival with many of the other cities that people celebrate.
Welcome back, everybody. We are with Andrew Stanten from Altitude Marketing, and we are talking about the Lehigh Valley now. Tell me a little bit about what you think it is that makes the Lehigh Valley a unique place to live, a special place to be. Because when you come here, a lot of people describe it as special.
I think it's the perfect size, right? It's not some massive city, and it's not this tiny little rural area, right? You've got kind of the best of both worlds. We can be out in the rolling hills in the farm country in about 5 minutes, but yet you've got downtown Bethlehem, you got downtown Allentown that's really been resurgent lately. You've got things happening down in Easton. And if you really want, we can be down in Philly in 60 minutes and in Manhattan in 90. So it's kind of that perfect right size area that you get a little bit of the best of both worlds.
I love that. And I think that, I love that you can get into the mountains quickly, you can get to the beach quickly. People ask about it. I'm like, it's really kind of the perfect place. What are some of your favorite things to do around here? I mean, if you go out on the weekends, you talk about cycling, is there a family activity or a place that you love to go or a festival that you participate in that you feel like when you go somewhere else, you talk about that thing?
First and foremost, selfishly, it's the cycling. I mean, I love getting on the bike, doing 40, 50, 60 milers. I'll be gone for 2, 3, 4 hours and just rolling from where I am in Lehigh County through Bucks County down to the Delaware River and back and, spend a good morning doing that. I mean, that's pretty amazing. That's great solo time. I get inside my own head, do some great thinking about the business then and just about life when I'm on the bike. With my family, there's no better place for me than hiking on South Mountain in Emmaus. This was land that was gifted by Bob Rodale many, many, many years ago, and it's been taken care of by the Wildlands Conservancy. There's a wonderful little trail network back there. You can go out there and do anything from a quick 30-minute loop to a 2-hour hike. And I used to mountain bike back there a lot when I was a little bit younger, and it didn't hurt so much now. Taking the kids and the dog back there is just one of our favorite things to do.
It's amazing how beautiful it is in this region at all times of the year. So thanks for listening to Unscripted with Russo. Until next time.